Plastic. In 2015 alone, the world produced 381 million tons of it. That's 279 tons of plastic more than we produced just 50 years ago. I know, right? The average person makes over 4 pounds of trash a day. The EPA, or United States Environmental Protection Agency, estimates that 75% of the waste that we make is recyclable. Now you may be thinking, that's all fine and dandy, but why should I recycle? As you may be aware, China is no longer taking our recycling. This is a big problem since America alone sent 372,000 metric tons of plastic to China in 2017. Where is all this recycling going now? According to the main author of a new study, the trash is starting to pile up. Some places with similar problems are Uganda, India, Indonesia, and Sweden. Here are a few different ways that they are solving their recycling problems.
Hi, my name is Nathan Gapo, and this is a project for our sociology class. Today we'll talk about Indonesia. Indonesia is the second biggest contributor of plastic waste in the ocean. Trash disposal sites are struggling to cope with the millions of tons of waste every year. Indonesia has an interesting way of dealing with the trash. It's not just recycling as a waste of free healthcare, which means by recycling waste in Indonesia, you can have access to free healthcare. It helps citizens by buying their garbage at 10,000 rupiah, which is $69.
Hello everybody, today I'm going to speak about recycling in Uganda. Actually, Uganda doesn't have a system of recycling because the government doesn't care about it, but there is some volunteers happy to collect some plastic. There is many social enterprise in Uganda that aim to significantly reduce the environmental impact of plastic waste by collecting, recycling, and selling plastic. So these volunteers enterprise, what they do, they they just collect, borrow, and any kind of plastic they found in the street or anywhere. And what they do with those plastic, they reuse it to make like plastic for construction, and some of them they use some plastic bag for use for water, and they don't have even employee. What they do, they just tell people, and people like kids, women, they go in the street, collect those plastic. When they collect and took to the factory, and the factory give them some money. So that's how people, it help the factory make money, and the people too, like poor people, get something from those process of collecting plastic.
Okay, hi, I'm Jordan, and I'm going to be talking about India. And India has a growing plastic problem just like the United States. It generates 9 million tons of waste each year. 60% of this waste is recycled. And some of the ways that they recycle the waste is they've made roads in India out of plastics to fill craters and potholes. And there was a road built in 2002 that has not cracked, does not have any craters or potholes in it. It's actually made of the cheap polymer glue made from the shredded waste plastic that they have. They mix in their own plastics made with a low-grade polymer. And this process was actually patented in 2006. So every kilometer of this kind of road uses the same amount of plastic as 1 million plastic bags. And this saves around 1 ton of asphalt, and it costs roughly 8% less than a regular road. Two ideas that they have in India are changing high-density polyethylene waste into filaments that can used in 3D printers, and they make fabrics, sofa covers, and pillow stuff.
Hi, I'm Jesus. Today I'll be talking about Sweden's recycling. More than 99% of household waste is recycled in Sweden. Bottles are reused, melted, and turned into new items. Food is turned into soil or biogas. Wasted water is purified to an extent where it becomes potable, which means you can reuse it. TVs and broken furniture are taken to recycling centers outside of the cities. Trash is burnt and converted into energy, which most households use. Sweden has imported 2.3 million tons of waste from other countries just in order to keep up with the energy demand. There's even some recycling bins that even play music when you recycle. Some companies have joined as well. OptiBag created a machine that separates food, paper, glass, and metal into separate bags.
Now that we know how Uganda, India, Indonesia, and Sweden do, how can we do it at home? We can use reusable water bottles instead of plastic bottles. We can also print double-sided dish, reusable dish, and repurpose it or reuse one items. What about you? Do you have any creative ideas about recycling? Do you share them with the words?